Hi. When I started this playlist, Random Experiences During the Coronavirus Pandemic, I had no idea what kind of random things could happen. Like, for instance, now I've injured my shoulder. I don't know exactly how, but I think it was from lifting weights because I hadn't done any exercise in so long. Like, early on in the pandemic, I thought, yeah, we're going to keep exercising. That did not happen. I've been sitting around, we've been eating more, and I'm not exercising, so I've gained a lot of weight. So then I thought, well, I should start exercising again. So I did some cardio, and I lifted some weights, and I felt fine at the time, but then days later, I got this shoulder pain, and one night it was so excruciating. I was literally like pacing the floor and like crying and screaming, and nothing was helping. So I ended up calling telehealth, and they wanted me to go to the hospital, because that's what they always say. Because it could be a heart attack, but it's my right arm. I'm like, it's not my left arm. I don't have dizziness or sweating or any other symptoms, and I've got a stethoscope. I listen to my heart. My heart sounds normal. Like, I don't want to go in the hospital and drag Michelle out of bed in the middle of the night, just to see what my sore arm is. So I figured it's probably like a pulled muscle or pinched nerve or rotator cuff or something, or dislocated shoulder or something like that. Anyways, the pain was so bad, but at least ibuprofen was helping a bit. And then I didn't want to see a doctor, but I called my family doctor, and she couldn't see me until the next year. So telehealth did tell me about this thing called TIA Health, and it's an online virtual doctor. Like, you can see a doctor on the computer. So I did that, and she said it could be a dislocated shoulder. She said if it is, nothing will help for the pain. But she gave me a requisition to go for x-rays, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to leave the house, so I'm trying to do everything from home. So she faxed in prescriptions for me, and I got them delivered to the door, but I'm kind of nervous to take them because the side effects are really bad. They sound scary. So I've been sticking to the ibuprofen, and knock on wood, it seems to be helping. And now Michelle has been playing doctor and scientist lately, and she did some physio with me, doing some stretches like shoulder rolls and things like that to help. And my range of motion is limited. Like, before I couldn't move my arm away from my body at all. Now I can a little bit, but I can't lift it that much. But Michelle's also been doing some research online, so why don't you tell us about what you've learned, sweetheart?
I went online and researched everything. I asked only a couple of questions, and after I researched online, it really does sound like a pinched nerve, because a lot of the things that I'm going through, it's basically exactly what a pinched nerve does. And here is a diagram that I drew of the different kinds of nerves.
Okay, I'll take a picture of that and show it in the video after.
Here we see the vagus nerve. It's on the neck. And the radial nerve, it's on the arm. I don't know why, but I think it's right in between the vagus nerve and the radial nerve where it starts.
Well, the pain, it was my shoulder, but it would shoot and radiate all the way down my arm and into my finger. But I mean, that could be, the nerves travel all along your arm. So actually, even when I called the pharmacy for my prescription, the pharmacist herself, and she'd been working out in the gym, and she said for her it was a pinched nerve, but she's going to a chiropractor. I for sure don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to deal with it on my own at home. I usually do our grocery shopping every 2 weeks, and now because I've only got one functioning arm because it hurts too much to do anything with this, I didn't want to go grocery shopping, so I ordered groceries online for the first time and got them delivered, so that was a huge help because there's no way I could push a shopping cart with this. But what else did you find, sweetheart?
Well, I found out that there are more pinched nerve symptoms. There are tingling, pins and needle sensation, and feeling that foot or hand has fallen asleep. And I found out some of these things. Most cases of pinched nerves go away on their own. On average, a pinched nerve can last from a few days to 4 to 6 weeks. If longer, contact doctor. If your primary care doctor is unable to diagnose the pinched nerve, you may need They're also
orthopedist.
orthopedist.
So hopefully, I mean, that's the thing, like the other girl I talked to that had a pinched nerve, she said it took months, like she's had it before and it took months. I'm like, oh my God, like this better take days, not months. Like so far it's been 5 days now, knock on wood. I am feeling a little better today. Like I haven't taken anything because it says on the box you're not supposed to take ibuprofen for more than 5 days, and it's been 5 days. So I'm trying to wean myself off of it, and it's been okay so far. Heat has really helped. Like I got a heating pad. I ordered a bunch of things from Amazon, a massager and this shoulder brace and the heating pad. The heat really does help. Like a hot shower helps a lot, and I try to like do some little stretching exercises in the shower because I feel a bit more limber, but it's just I'm trying not to use it. And it's so hard when you're a single mom. You have to do everything yourself and you only have one arm. But this little girl's been a big help. She's a sweetheart. I'm so proud of her. This was her own idea to do this research. She all of a sudden she's like interviewing me. Okay, now I'm your doctor and I'm going to ask you all these questions, and then she's doing her research. So what a sweet girl. So yeah, hopefully this gets better before Christmas, but it's been so hard because like there's so many things that I can't do or that's really hard or painful to do. Like I've been trying to write with my left hand and do my makeup with my left hand, and at least this, like I can lift it like here, but I can't when I try to lift it up, like it hurts all down here. So yeah, I guess it is the nerve because the nerve goes all the way down your arm. But anyways, at least like I can move my fingers, and if I don't move it at all, like then it might just be immobilized. So I've heard of a thing called frozen shoulder too. Like I sure don't want anything like that, but hopefully it just keeps getting better on its own because I don't want to go to a hospital, don't want to go to a doctor, don't really want to go to a lab and get x-rays either. To me, if it was a dislocated shoulder, it would be hurting a lot more. And even the doctor, the virtual doctor said, if it's dislocated, nothing will help for the pain. You'll have to just get it like popped back in. So, and the ibuprofen did help, so I don't think it's that. But I'm just trying to, it's hard when you're at home and it's during a pandemic and you don't want to go to a doctor, and then you have this happen. The pain, oh my God, the pain in the beginning, the only thing I can compare it to is labor pains. It was almost that bad. Like it was excruciating and nothing helped. Like I couldn't even lie down. Like there was no relief. I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, I couldn't lie down. And I usually like to lie on my side. Now I can only sleep on my back. Like that's all I can do, because even trying to lie on the left side, like it just sits wrong. So it's been really hard, and this is the last thing I needed at Christmas time. But anyways, hopefully it's gonna get better. And yeah, Michelle's been a really sweet girl to learn all this stuff from Mama. Anyway, take care. See you soon.